on Power 365 Yo, Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment radio. Your number one online Southwest radio. This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your number one online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight.
A wonderful morning to everyone listening to my voice right now. To those that are viewing me right now, good morning. Welcome to Sport Hour, the weekend Sport Hour, coming to you live from the studio of Power 365 FM. This is the first edition for the month of September, talking about weekend Sport Hour. Yeah, you already know my name is James Oduwaduro Timiaremo. Stay tuned. Alright, let's start with today's match, talking about the AFCON qualifier. Nigeria versus the Cheetahs of Benin Republic. Already the boys are gearing up and they're warming up to prepare for the match that will go down this evening. Should we call that West African Derby? Of course it is. Alright, Super Eagles interim manager Austin Eguafona said that he would have to decide today whether to start Victor Osimhen against the Republic of Benin. Both teams will clash in the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. Talking about AFCON qualifier today, the match will hold at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium, Uyo. Osimhen was the last player to report to the Super Eagles camp. The 25-year-old had to sort out his future following the failure to secure a move to Chelsea or Al Ahly from Napoli during the summer transfer window. Osimhen ended up joining Turkish side Galatasaray on loan on Thursday, after which he arrived to join the Super Eagles in training on Uyo. Speaking on whether Osimhen will start against Benin Republic, Eguafon said of his pre-match conference that to answer that, we have a pool of 23 players, so it's something I have to sleep over and then decide to start tomorrow. Well, it doesn't end there. The caretaker coach has a lot to say. Well, according to the caretaker coach Austin Eguafon, also said his team will go all out for a win against the Cheetahs of Benin Republic in today's 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifying tie. The Gaffer hinted that they will approach the game with determination. According to him, his expectations are high. We are at home, we're in good spirit, and we want the old 3 points. We approach the game with all seriousness and we'll do everything possible to win that game. It will be nothing but a win. That was according to the caretaker coach Austin Eguafon. Super Eagles captain Willie Trust Ekong, Benin Republic. The three-time Africa champions will entertain the Cheetahs this evening at the Gospel Akpabio Stadium in Uyo. Trust Ekong said all of the players are in a positive mood and are ready for action. According to him, he says the mood in camp is very good. We're excited about his game and we want to be in Morocco for the AFCON. We will do that by winning games to qualify. The boys are in right frame of mind and I like what I've seen in training. That was according to William Trust Ekong. Yeah, while the centre back was speaking with the media yesterday. The game will kick off by 5 p.m. Nigeria time. Alright, Benin Republic head coach Ganara says the Super Eagles have better quality players and it would be his former Nigeria Super Eagles coach Ganara masterminded Benin Republic's 2-1 victory over the same opponent in the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifier in June. A Frenchman is aware that repeating a similar result will be difficult, especially with the Super Eagles eager to impress the home fans after their recent poor result. According to him, he says, as a coach, it is an advantage to know the opponent, but it does not mean it will be easy. We know they have the better players. We don't have the players in the big clubs like Nigeria. As a team, we have young players now. And I'm very optimistic that we can do much well. The 71-year-old said that the Super Eagles will be the favorite to win. We have our chance tomorrow, which is today. We have our chance today because we know we are outsiders, or even to an outsider, there can be an advantage. I hope that the team will be able to be a good opponent for the Super Eagles. That was Ganara explaining his plight there. The 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifying fixture we hold at the Gospel Akpabio Stadium. 5 p.m. is the kickoff time. Alright, Super Eagles midfielder Wilfred Ndidi says the team are ready. Or let me say the team is ready. The players are ready to correct their previous mistakes and will not allow the Cheetahs of Benin Republic to beat them the second time on the bounce during Saturday's AFCON 2025 qualifying fixture at the Gospel Akpabio International Stadium in Uyo, where Benin Republic stunned the Eagles 2-1. The last time the two sides met in Abidjan, Ivory Coast in June. But Wilfred Ndidi is confident that Saturday's encounter will be different. According to Wilfred Ndidi, he said, well, as a player, you know what we did the last time was really bad. The game was really bad and everyone was disappointed. Now it's about making everything right. The Leicester City star also emphasized that the team is not feeling pressured ahead of the rematch. Saying there's no pressure, to be honest, because we know what we want to do. We know how we want to approach the game. Mentally and physically, we're ready and fit to actually approach these games. Moses Simon is also exuding confidence ahead of the tie, echoing Ndidi's sentiment, stressing the importance of securing a win against Benin Republic to restore pride and please the fans. He says, we know what is at stake. Of course, we lost 2-1 to them, but we don't want to lose again, says Simon. The guys know what they have to do to win. We don't want a draw. We just want to play our game and give a smile to Nigerians. Simon, who played for Nancy France, also acknowledged the tension and frustration that Nigerian fans feel when the national team failed to deliver. You feel sad, especially when you are in Nigeria, when you don't win. Alright, the Super Eagles of Nigeria are determined to avoid another humiliating defeat at the hands of the Cheetahs of Benin Republic as they face off in their 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifying opener. today at Godswill Akpabio International Stadium in Uyo, Akwa Ibom. The Super Eagles are out for redemption. They are out for redemption. The memories of their shocking 2-1 World Cup qualifier defeat to their neighbors still are fresh. The Austin Eguaforce team are seeking a reversal of fortune, facing the same opponent the second time in the last 3 months. The June defeat was Nigeria's first competitive loss to Benin Republic, a result that led to the resignation of former head coach George Finidi, who was asked to step down from the saddle by the Nigeria Football Federation for an incoming foreign technical advisor. The Cheetahs, managed by former Super Eagles gaffer Genara, capitalized on Nigeria's defensive lapses to clinch a historic victory, leaving the Super Eagles with much to prove as they return to home soil. Now, under the interim management of Austin Eguaforce, the three-time African champions will be looking to reassert their dominance. Austin Eguaforce, in his 4th stint as head coach, has called for a renewed sense of commitment from his players as they seek not just to avenge their World Cup setback but also to establish themselves as firm favorites in Group D. In a twist, Nigeria star striker Victor Osimhen might not be in the starting lineup after missing 3 pre-match training sections due to a delayed transfer saga with Napoli, which eventually saw him join Turkish giant Galatasaray on loan. With reigning Africa Player of the Year, lack of recent game time has opened the door for Bayer Leverkusen striker Victor Boniface, who is expected to lead the line. Despite the uncertainty surrounding Osimhen's fitness, Eguaforce remains confident in the depth of the squad, which boasts talent like Ademola Lookman, Taiwo Awoniyi, Captain William Troost-Ekong and the likes. Taiwo Awoniyi, fresh off a 10-month absence from the national team, echoed the coach's optimism, saying, "We have the quality to win every game in Africa. It's about playing with pride for our country and putting everything together." Meanwhile, Ra is eyeing another win against the 3-time African champion. But according to him, he says, "It will be nice to meet with my boys in the Super Eagles. The team hasn't changed much from the one I left behind 2 years ago. So technically, they are still my boys. But we keep all of that aside on the pitch on Saturday. Nigeria have players in big teams, unlike my team. But we have shown them 3 months ago that we can win against any team. It is what we are hoping against the Super Eagles, even though we know it. Yeah, we know it will be difficult because they are playing at home." At the pre-match conference on Friday, Benin Republic forward Steve Monet, who scored in their last meeting, revealed the secret of their recent impressive form. So with the spirit we have in the team now, we don't give up. That was according to the Augsburg forward. So we will try to fight together on the pitch, and that will be important today. It doesn't matter who scores or makes the assist. The most important thing today is to get a result. Well, you all can remember that Nigeria has a historical edge over Benin Republic, having won 13 of their previous 17 encounters. But with Ra's intimate knowledge of the Super Eagles and Benin resurgence, the Cheetah will be no pushover. The visitors have improved significantly under Ra, securing 3 wins in the last 12 matches. And they will be buoyed by their recent victory over Nigeria. The Godswill Akpabio Stadium is expected to be packed as the Super Eagles aim to shake off their recent poor form. But accentuated by a 3-match winless streak, the win on Saturday will be crucial for Nigeria, not only to boost their confidence but also to keep their AFCON qualification hopes alive. Alright, in a nutshell, Nigeria will try to prevent getting double defeat against Benin Republic. Alright, quickly, before we move out of the national team talks, let's talk about the Falconet, the Super Falconet, the under 20 girls that will be playing against Venezuela today as well. The Nigeria Super Falconet will look to redeem their image and also secure the points needed to progress to the next phase of the 2024 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup against Venezuela in their third Group D match at the Estadio Olímpico Pascal Guerrero in Cali, Colombia today. Christopher Danjuma's charges, who held South Korea 1-0 in their opening match, are smarting from a 3-1 defeat to Germany in their second game on Wednesday, and now they head into today's clash with their South American opponents. At the kickoff time is 9 p.m. They will have it at the back of their mind, and a win or a draw to secure a passage to the round of 16. But for Nigeria, it's a much simpler equation for Nigeria, who have participated in every edition in 2002, as either a draw will see them progress as one of the top gates of Nigeria. Well, for Venezuela, only a win will keep their qualification hopes alive, although they still need to wait on results from elsewhere. The South Americans are yet to win at the Under-20 Women's World Cup match, having lost 4 and drawn 1 of their 5 games at the tournament. While Nigeria have lost only 1 of their previous 5 matches against South American teams, winning 3 and drawing 1 of those contests. The group's other game will see Germany face South Korea starting by 3 p.m. at Estadio de Teco in Bogota. Having squandered several chances in a scoreless draw with Venezuela last time, Korea Republic's direct qualification fate is no longer in their own hands. To finish in the top 2, they will need Venezuela to roll Nigeria and also complete the difficult assignment of downing Germany. Catherine Peters' side can approach things in a more measured manner, having already secured progression to the second stage, and the Asian nation will be hoping that they can punish any complacency that may arise from the three-time champion. Germany have won the previous 2 Under-20 Women's World Cup matches between the teams. They triumphed 5-1 in the 2010 semi-final and 2-0 in the 2016 group stage. Korea Republic are aiming to reach the knockout round for the first time since 2014. Take on Falconet in their final group game at the 2024 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup on Saturday, which is today. Rossi's side have recorded 1 point from 2 games at the competition. They need to beat Nigeria to have a chance of progressing into the next round. According to her, she says, we've seen Nigeria, we know that they are very complicated. They are a very complicated team, very physical, but let's give everything because we want to advance to the next round. The counter bid for the Estadio Pascal Guerrero will kick off at 9 p.m. Nigeria time. Alright. Before we move into the other sports, let's talk about the MPFL. Atland, of course, will take place at the Dan Ayim Stadium, Owerri, on Sunday, which is tomorrow. The News Millionaires made the announcement on social media. According to the proposed released statement, tickets for the rental debit tie between Atland Football Club and Imba International will be sold as follows. VVIP is 2,000 naira. Yeah, VVIP 2,000 naira. VIP 1,000 naira. Popular stand 500 naira. Friends will have the opportunity to purchase tickets for the MPFL encounter at the entrance of the stadium. Atland admitted into the MPFL following the failure of Beyond Limit to meet requirements to participate at the top flight. Talking about MPFL. right, Nigeria Premier League side, talking about Bayelsa United. Bayelsa United have unveiled their new kit for the 2024-2025 season. The new kit were officially unveiled at the Samson Siasia Stadium in Egua on Friday, which was yesterday. The away kit is designed in a white and blue stripes. The kits are engraved with the name of the Prosperity Boys and the MPFL logo on the sleeves. Bayelsa United will battle Sunshine Stars in their opening fixture for the new season. The encounter will take place at the Otuba Dikwadino Stadium in Ijebu-Ode tomorrow. Alright, quickly let me give you the fixtures of the games that will go there this weekend, talking about MPFL. Before I talk about other sport from there, we'll go for it. Alright, quickly. Tomorrow at exactly 4 p.m. Imba and Atlan square it up in an Oriental Derby. Yeah, an Oriental Derby. Okay, Kora United will welcome Niger Tornadoes 4 p.m. tomorrow. Sunshine Stars will welcome by SR United 4 p.m. tomorrow. Bendel Insurance will slug it out with Rivers United 4 p.m. tomorrow. Abia Warriors versus Remo Stars 4 p.m. tomorrow. Two United versus Kasina United, the Battle of the United, will go down at exactly 4 p.m. tomorrow. Sarawa United and Shooting Stars 4 p.m. tomorrow. Kano Pillars and Ikorodu City 4 p.m. tomorrow. On Monday, Baby Stars and Aqua United will square it up 4 p.m. on Monday. Yeah, we'll talk about that match on Monday when we do Sport Hour on Monday. Okay, now let's talk about other sports. Alright, Ghana Olympic athlete Rebecca Cheptegei, who succumbed to her injuries on Thursday, 4 days after being set on fire. Her boyfriend at her home in Kenya has been confirmed as the third female athlete killed by her partner since 2021, according to report from CNN and BBC. Cheptegei's death follows a troubling trend in Kenya, where several female athletes have been killed by their partners in recent years. All three of these cases occurred in Item, Kenya's renowned hub for elite runners. Cheptegei, who trained in Kenya, launched her international career at 19, competing for Uganda in the junior category of the 2010 World Cross Country Championship. Later transitioned to road racing, making a marathon debut in 2021. The following year, Cheptegei achieved a personal best time of 2.22.47, making her the second fastest Uganda female runner in history. In the past 3 years, 2 other female Olympians have been killed in Iten, Kenya. In 2021, Kenya authorities identified the husband of renowned long-distance athlete Agnes Tirop as the prime suspect for a brutal murder. Tirop, who was 25, was fatally stabbed. According to CNN, the suspect contacted Tyrop's parents, suggesting his involvement and leading authorities to conclude that he was aware of the circumstances surrounding her death. The police determined that Tyrop's fatal neck wound were inflicted by knife. Tyrop had secured back-to-back bronze medals in the 10,000 meters at the 2017 and 2019 World Championship and placed fourth in the 5,000 meter event at the Tokyo Olympics. She also broke the women's 10-kilometer world record by 28 seconds at Germany, in which she recorded a historic achievement that came just a month before her death. Approximately 6 months later, another tragic incident occurred in the same town when marathon runner Damaris Mutua was strangled by her boyfriend. He then attempted to conceal his crime by placing a pillow over her face. He subsequently fled the country and remains alive, according to authorities, as reported by BBC. Mutua earned a bronze medal representing Kenya in the 1,000 meter event at the inaugural Youth Olympic Games held in Singapore in 2010. Mutua's standout season was in 2018, when she achieved personal best in the 20 kilometer, the fastest time that year, with a victory in Marrakesh and the half marathon, claiming the second place in Mozambique. According to the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics, The latest data released in January 2023, 4% of women in Kenya face physical violence at some point in their lives since the age of 15. Paris Mayor Anne Hidalgo announced on Friday that the city will pay tribute to the late Chaptegei by dedicating a sport facility in her name. Alright, several boxers have backed Anthony Joshua to beat Daniel Dubois in their upcoming IBF heavyweight title that will happen on the 21st of September at Wembley Stadium. Joshua, a former unified heavyweight champion, is regaining form after back-to-back losses to Alexander Usyk. Since then, the British Nigerian has secured 3 consecutive stoppage victories over Robert Ilanion, Dr. Welling, and Francis Ngannou. The 33-year-old will be looking to extend that streak when he faces Dubois live on Sky Sport box office. Many in the boxing community believe Joshua will reclaim the title, including European champion Saheed Denny, who sees Joshua's power as a decisive factor. Among young people, particularly girls, the Ball Activity Literacy and Leadership Organization has donated 25 pairs of basketball shoes to female players in Lagos, BAL, through its one ball camera equipment to excel in their chosen sport. That's a good one. 2024 Paralympics, setting a new powerlifting world record in the process. Marks phenomenal display in the women's 61 kg powerlifting category saw her shatter her own record twice, ultimately lifting an astonishing 150 kg to secure the top spot to the podium. A congratulations message. Senator John Eno stole Mark's historic achievement, saying this performance is nothing short of phenomenal. Today, he hoisted the flag of our great nation at the ongoing Paralympics, having won Nigeria's first Olympic gold medal at the Games. Not only did you lift 147 kg to break the Paralympics record and win a gold medal, you took a challenge given to you and lifted 150 kg to set a new world record. The 23-year-old powerlifter's journey to gold began with an impressive 140 kg lift, which already positioned her strongly for the top prize, then raised the bar to 145 kg, surpassing the existing Paralympic record by 3 kg. Alright, back to football. Bayern Munich winger Michael Olise is no longer eligible to play for the Eagles of Nigeria. This came after Michael Olise Like I said earlier, Bayern Munich winger Michael Olise is no longer eligible to play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. This came after Olise made his competitive debut for France senior national team against Italy in the UEFA Nations League encounter by starting for France against Italy at the Parc des Princes in Paris. Olise is now captain. Olise is not captain. Yeah, he's not captain to Les Blues. As a result, the former Crystal Palace star cannot represent Nigeria, England, or Algeria in the future. Olise was born in London to a Nigerian father and a French-Algerian mother. Before being captain to France, the 22-year-old was eligible to play for Nigeria, France, and Algeria through his parents, and England due to his birth. Quickly, let's talk about the US Open. Alright, talking about the US Open. Taylor Taylor Fritz became the first American man in 15 years to reach a Grand Slam singles final. Taylor Fritz fought back to beat his good friend Francis Tiafoe 4-6, 7-5, 4-6, 6-4, 6-1 under the light in New York. Andy Roddick was the last American man to win a major singles title, having triumphed at the US Open in 2003. Roddick was also the last American man to reach a Grand Slam singles final at Wimbledon in 2009, as well as being the last to reach a US Open final in 2006. Taylor Fritz will face world number 1 Jannik Sinner in Sunday's final at Flushing Meadows. The 12th seed had previously never made it beyond the quarter-final of a Grand Slam in 4 attempts. Alright, Britain's Jack Draper committed on court during a dramatic US Open semi-final defeat by world number 1 Jannik Sinner. 22-year-old British number 1's breakout run at a Grand Slam tournament ended in a 7-5, 7-6, 7-3, 6-2 defeat in New York. In the biggest match of the fledgling career, 25th seed Draper caused problems for Jannik Sinner in a tight first set, but as the contest became more physical in the second set, the picky-looking Draper vomited 3 times and was unable to inflict enough damage on Sinner's serve. The third set quickly got out of control for Jack Draper, who looked spent as he wearily hugged his good friend Jannik Sinner after the Italian moved to his first US Open final. Let's not forget that Arina Sabalenka and Jessica Pegula will slug it out today, talking about the US Open final, the women's singles. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we'll talk about Oliver Bierman replacing Anos Magnussen yesterday. This is where I have to, match the break, because time is not on our side. Okay, but before I start, let me just tell you that former Barcelona Manchester United attacker Memphis Depay is all set to join Brazilian side Corinthians, and it will be paid 400,000 euros a month, not per week, a month. So that's 100 week rather. And also, former Tottenham Hotspur midfielder Jamie O'Hara has identified Chelsea's Noni Madueke challenge Bukayo Saka for the starting spot in the England team. Well, the Champions League supercomputer has predicted that Manchester City will emerge victorious in the newly revamped competition. Okay, let's see how that goes if the supercomputer is right. Italy coach Giuseppe Spalletti has provided the latest injury update on Arsenal defender Riccardo Calafiori. Calafiori suffered a worrying and painful-looking injury during Italy's Nations League game against France last night, even though Italy won that game from 1-0 down to win 3-1. Alright, at exactly 9 p.m, Jessica Pegula and Arina Sabalenka will take on each other. Alright, my name is James Oluwaduro Timi Aremu. Have a lovely weekend. Au revoir.
Don't turn off your radio. You are listening to Power FM. This is 365.